Hello, guys. This is Anders Okela. I'm from South Africa, in KZN, in KwaZulu Natal, in Durban. So I've been trading forex for like 7 years right now, which has been going very well. It's been a hard journey. I've been trading for 7 years, and I've done binary option for like 3 years right now, which is also going very well. So I just wanted my journey right now is to actually help a lot of like South Africans, actually not South African, African as well, and anyone who literally want to make money through online trading. So online trading is a business where you can like do it at your spare time or full time. Basically, I'm a full time trader, so I've been trading like full time. I've been trading full time, which is just possible to make a living at what this is how I think. It's not a get rich scheme. You can't get rich overnight. I've literally never saw someone who made money overnight, and a lot of people have like a lot of promises, like in videos, YouTube, telling you to make 5,000 rand in 10 minutes. I wanna be straight with you. Those things are like highly impossible. They are very risky, and most most things that have been shown in YouTube that actually mislead people. Mislead. There are a lot of things that have been said in YouTube that mislead people, especially like if you're gonna see like most IQ option videos. Those are the ones that mislead people a lot, a lot. So all those martingales and all those things are very risky. So I actually run a community of more like 100 people buying option, where I literally like train people on a daily basis, mentor them, and sometimes we have like webinars where we trade together and stuff, and signals. It's a free group that you can actually join. You just have to open an account under my affiliates, so under my broker that I use. So it's that simple, and then you'll be part of the scene. So I'm gonna leave a link of which broker I use, and I'm gonna leave like a link of WhatsApp and stuff. Well, okay, you can join me. Okay. So before we begin, what's the difference between binary and forex? Actually, there's no such difference between binary and forex. It's just that you are trading binary in forex. Do you understand? So you are actually predicting. You are using binary to predict forex. So you are. So in other words, you are saying what is going to happen in forex by using binary. Do you understand? So in terms of like, there's a lot of stuff been said, like the whole gambling stuff. There's a lot of people saying it's gambling and stuff, and there's a lot of negatives toward buying an option. And if you want to listen to that, you probably won't start, because people have their own opinion about anything in life. So you always have to try something else before you judge. So in forex, the difference between forex and binary is that it's the risk reward. That's the only thing that is different. That's the only thing that is more tricky. It's the risk reward. So if I put it like $1 in binary option, I probably would get 90 cents. But if I put it $1 in forex, I would probably get like $3. You understand? So obviously, a lot of people will go for $3, which is higher return. But bear in mind that in binary option, most strategies in binary option are higher accurate strategies compared to forex. So in forex, you're gonna get strategies nothing more above 80%. But in binary, you can get almost 90%. My strategies are 90. 90 and above %. So you're gonna get a more winning rate in binary than in forex. I hope you understand that. So that's why you're gonna get less return. You understand? So while we at that, so if you want to trade binary option, I'll advise you to get yourself an MT4, any MT4 that is comfortable. You can get any MT4 that is comfortable. So MT4 is what we use to actually analyze the market using MT4. I wouldn't advise you to use the phone. I have my personal experience and I've seen the phone is a bit tricky than using a laptop. You understand? A laptop is more accurate. Are you with me on that? So, okay. So this is my MT4. You can use MT5 if you want to. It doesn't matter as long as it's a platform you trade on. So this is an MT4. So today I just wanted to get like a full course where I literally teach people how to trade binary. Someone who have never traded binary option. So to see, to actually have the taste of it and see, is it possible to make money out of this thing, or it's impossible without this whole judgment stuff that is going on. Okay, while we're at it, this is how it happened. In binary option, in most cases, we trade lower time frames. So lower time frames. So we trade lower time frames. So in most strategies that you will see, most people use like in 1 hour or less. People hardly use end of day. I hardly use end of day. So 1 hour or less. So in forex, in most cases, people like trade the higher time frame like 4 hours and daily and weekly. So that is how it happens. So the thing is, you find that in binary, since we are trading like the lower time frame, you're gonna get like a lot of opportunities, which will make you a lot of cash and fast cash, and which is good and sometimes dangerous because they're gonna put you in a more emotional state because you're gonna get emotional, getting a lot of opportunities. Okay, so here I have my MT4 from a local broker, JP Markets. It's a local broker from South Africa. You can check it out. Good broker. Okay, so what we have right now, I'm gonna show you, teach you how this thing is done. I'm gonna teach you how this thing is done. So I wanna tell you, why do people actually lose money in binary option, and why do others become profitable? I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why people lose money in binary option, firstly, it's because in binary option, in most cases, people trade every day, and when you're trading every day, you're gonna have, there are days where you are down or have like a fight in your relationship or some family members getting sick. So if you appear every day in the markets, you always increase yourself of losing. So that's why you find out in forex there are more people who are more successful are swing traders because they spend less time trading. So if you're gonna appear always in binary option, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have a problem because you're gonna start being emotional when you are losing and start taking more dangerous trade. Second point, the reason why people are losing in binary option is that people don't tend to look at the bigger picture. They don't look at the bigger picture. When I'm talking about the bigger picture, they don't look at the higher time frame because there's too focused at the lower time frame. What is happening at the lower time frame? They are not looking at what is happening on the higher time frame, like what is happening on the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hours. They're just focusing on what is happening at the 15 minutes right now. So if they are getting opportunity at the 15 minutes for a call, they're just gonna go for a call regarding what the higher time frame are saying, which always end up them in a very bad losses rates, because they are not looking at the bigger picture. Just a bit of advice: if you are like trading forex or stock markets or whatever, or indices, whatever you do, when you are trading, you're always looking at the higher time frame. When we are trading, we are always looking at the bigger picture. What is happening at the bigger picture? So I'm always gonna see what is happening at the monthly, weekly, daily. Those are the most important thing about it. I'm gonna look what is happening on the monthly, the weekly, the daily, and then if the month is selling, the weekly is selling, and the daily is selling, obviously all the other time frames are gonna go down, my friend, because they're always gonna respect the higher time frame. You understand? So it's very important in most cases to look at what is happening at the higher time frame. You zoom out a bit, you just see what is happening at the higher time frame. You're zooming out. Okay, I hope those bit of an intro to you is you'll find it more valid and more understanding. Okay, I'm just gonna get into it. So right now we have our time frame. So this is our time frame. So there's nothing more important in binary option than time. Time is very, very important because since time is important, remember in binary option we have something which is called expiry time. So the reason we have expiry time is because time is important in binary. Expiry time is actually where it tells you at this point, at this kind of time, the markets will be up or down. You understand? So those things are very important in binary option. No time. You understand? So we have 1 minute time frame. So 1 minute, for those who don't know, 1 minute time frame tells you that for every 1 minute there's a new candle. For every 1 minute there's a new candle. So since this is 10:54, at 10:55 there's gonna be a new candle. That's 1 minute. Because it's represents every 1 minute there's a new candle. So at 10:55 there's gonna be a new candle. Here 5 minutes, same thing applies. Remember at 5 minutes it's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. For it's 55 there's gonna be a new candle that's gonna start somewhere here. That's 5 minutes. So let's just wait for it. Let's just be patient for this 30 seconds. Just be patient. Okay. Only 10 seconds go. Then okay, there it is. Voila. You see? Exactly. So as soon as the 5 minutes started, the new candle started entering. So you understand that you have to understand that if as the new candle starts, you should always place your trade. You should always enter at the edge of the market. So if you're gonna go for a call, you should always enter at the lowest point. So if I went for a call here, somewhere here, I would have entered somewhere here at this closing price of this candle. You see, which increases my risk. So if I entered here, at some point this candle decided to go down, and then I know that I'm safe because I enter at the bottom. You understand? So you always have to enter at the bottom of the candle. You understand? I hope that makes sense. You should always enter at the bottom. So make sure if it's some case it decides to go down, it won't touch your entry point, because there's nothing more important, guys, than entry points when it comes to binary option. There's nothing more important than entry point when it comes to binary. And I just wanted to, before we go to the whole entry point, I just wanted to just talk about, for those who trade binary using price action. I think price action is a good way of trading binary trading, like as a whole. But if you're gonna attack binary option using price action, you're gonna have a struggle, because binary option is about getting more opportunities and getting more opportunities at the same time, getting beautiful entries. Remember, there are people who trade binary option. I know that maybe you have actually done your homework, like trying to trade basically on support and resistance. But you're going to find out if you're going to use support and resistance. In most cases, those levels are not going to be respected, and your entries are always going to be horrible, and you're going to find yourself in most cases out of the money because if you are using support and resistance at lower time frame, they are not that respected as they are on higher time frame. So remember, we trade the bigger picture. So if you're gonna get a support and the resistance on the higher on the lower time frame, only to find out that in 4 hours that support and resistance doesn't exist, you're gonna lose trade, my friend. You're gonna lose the trade. There are more chances that you're gonna lose the trade. Because remember what I said to you, we are trading the higher time frame. So if the higher time frame doesn't have that trend line or that wedge or that butterfly, whatever price action method you are using, you're always gonna find yourself in a struggle. You understand? You're always gonna find yourself struggling because that price action that exists on 5 minutes is not on 4 hours. So it's not that important. It could work for that moment, but at some point you're gonna lose it. Do you understand? I hope that makes a clear picture. If I could just maybe try and make an example of stuff. Try and make an example. You see right here, the price has been bouncing here. So here we just have what? We have what here? We have a resistance and we have a support. We have a support. So obviously, since it's bouncing up and down here, yeah, I can see my support and resistance. But let me just go to higher time frame. You see, this thing doesn't exist. You see, it doesn't exist. So it's hardly going to respect this thing. You understand? It's hardly going to respect this thing because they're always trading the higher time frame. I personally believe that binary option is just it's a game of indicators. A combined indicators. It's a game of combined indicators. Price action works, but it doesn't work more than indicators. You can use price action in Forex, but in binary, I wouldn't advise you to do that. I'm honestly, on my personal, I use price action in Forex. I supply and demand in Forex, but in binary, I just do indicators. And doing some small price action, And for those who actually, I found out there are some people who actually try to do some candlestick patterns when it comes to binary. Yeah, candlestick patterns do work in Forex, not in binary. Because I personally believe that if you wanna do candlestick pattern and Gaussian pattern, doji, whatever types of pattern you're gonna be using in binary option, you're gonna find it very hard to make money because they are trading smaller time frame. And remember, like I said again and again, is that in lower time frame there's a lot of noise. So if you get an engulfing pattern and you think that the market must turn here, you're gonna have a problem, my friend, because there is noise there. There is a lot of noise happening there, which is gonna mislead you. If you're gonna got hammers and all those other kind of patterns that are there in trading, you're gonna have a headache. You're gonna have a headache because they don't work as much as they work on higher time frame. So just please, like, I'm sharing my experience, something that I've put money and saw that it doesn't work like this. So please respect whatever I'm telling you because it's based on experience and it's based on not just on theory, it's something that has been tested. I hope that makes clear. Okay, while we at it, let me continue. So I've explained time frames and some other stuff. And the other thing that why people lose money in trading as a whole is that people always trade in between the markets. When you're trading in between, that is where you're gonna have a problem. What do I mean when I'm saying trading in between? Is this. This is in between. So let's just have like just forex stuff and stuff. So we got a problem now, cause this is in between. If you wanna have a trade, if you wanna buy here, since it's going up, that is trading in between. But if you're gonna buy at the lowest point and sell at the highest, that is not trading in between. So you find out most people, when they're using indicators like stochastic and RSI, they're gonna say it's not working. It's because they are trading in between. If you are trading in between, you have a problem, my friend. You're gonna have a hard problem. You're gonna have a hard time at making money, because when you are trading in between, you are trading where there's a lot of activity happening. I hope that makes sense. There's a lot of activity happening, but you always have to go here at the highest point and at the lowest point. Even when you are using indicators, let's just go for this, for instance, and just pick any indicator. I'm gonna put stochastic, for instance. There's your stock. There it is. Beautiful stochastic. It works very well. But the thing is, people can't use it properly. You see here, this is what I'm talking about. You see what happened here? You got your stochastic watches was oversold. Remember, when this was oversold, it means that the price has to go up. So when it's down here, it means it's gonna go up. When it's up here, it's gonna go down. So here you got an opportunity to buy, but it didn't work out. The price went down. Cause why? It's in between. It's in between. It's in between. Same thing applied here. You see? It was supposed to go down, but the price continued wending up because it's in between. So you always have to have your measures where your indicator that is going to tell you that where are you at this point? Are you in between, or are you at the highest point, or you at the lowest? So I have a good indicator, which helps me, that it works very well. Sorry about that. Okay, this is the beautiful indicator. There it is. You see what I'm talking about? So this is your daily low and the daily high. So when it's here, when it's up here, now you know that when it's up here, there are more chances that it's gonna go down. There are a lot of chances that it's gonna go down. When it's here, there are a lot of chances it's gonna go up. So this is where the market just bounces. Oh, it's just bounce back, up and down, up and down. So for those who want this indicator, can actually hit me up on Facebook. Let me show you my Facebook account. Just go for Facebook account. You can invite me on Facebook. Oh, look at this go here. You can invite me on Facebook. So there's my name, Ayanda Ayisokela. You're just gonna follow me because like I'm kind of like packed now. Ayanda Ayisokela. Just hit me up on Facebook, follow me, and I'll be sharing some few dope stuff regarding binary options. So I'm gonna be sharing some few dope stuff, and yeah, just follow me, hit me up. I always share my number, my WhatsApp number, and my Telegram number, and I'm gonna try to leave a link under this video that will tell you. You can hit me up. Or yeah, you know what to do. Just follow me. Okay, while we at that, let's just continue right now. So you know, at this point, it's risky because it's not up and down. You understand? So when it's here, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down, and here it's gonna go up. So don't mind my English. It's because of my assets. I'm Zulu. So my assets it's a bit different from someone that's from Britain and stuff. It's a bit different. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so when it's up here, it's gonna go down, and it's up there, it's gonna go up, like I said. So there you have it. Something simple. So right now, I just want to give you a simple strategy right now. I want to give you a simple strategy. Simple strategy. Simple strategy. I'm going to release some other strategies as the time goes on. For this video, I just feel like if I continue doing more stuff, then the video will be longer. I'm just going to give you some few dope stuff. Okay, so the other thing you have to have is you're going to put your CCI. So your CCI, you always have to like set, okay, let me just put it like this because we're going to have a problem. I'm going to give you a simple strategy, guys, right now. And some other strategies I'll be sharing with the group, and I want to share. So here, we're just going to, at this period, which is going to be minus 200, 200, and minus 200. So it's simple. So I'm just going to show you how it's done. I'm just going to tell you how it's done, and you're going to follow me. So this is how it's going to work. All indicators have to confirm. So all indicators have to confirm when you're taking a trade. Remember, we're analyzing on the 5 minutes only. 5 minute time frame only. So all indicators have to confirm. So your stochastic, it has to be oversold, and your CCI have to be oversold, and then it have to touch this lower daily low, and then for the price to go up. And our expiry time is gonna be 10 minutes. Always 10 minutes. 10 minutes expiry time. So as you can see here, this is just a small account just created right now for procrastination's sake, just to explain stuff. Okay, this is a small. So I'm just gonna take a trade right now and show you why. So it has to be oversold here and touch the daily low or the daily line. Okay, let's just search for a trade. Okay, here I'm not gonna take this trade because it's in between here. It's not up. You see? Okay, let's just check. Oh, this one was dope. Ish, would have won that one. Okay, this one. Nope, nope. In between, and the RSI haven't been oversold, and the CCI have been overbought. I mean. This one, nope. This one, nope. Hope we'll find a trade, Jesus Christ, please. Okay. Ish. This one looks good, but the thing is, it haven't touched this low. So once it touched this low and we are in an oversold position, it would have been a good one. Okay, let me check. Come on. One trade. Just one trade, man. Okay, let's start pencil. So this one. How about this one? Look at this one. This one, you see, the indicators are showing that it's what goes down, but I'm not saying it's gonna go down because it has to touch this daily high before it's bounced down again. So it's not good. Not good. Remember, I told you about trading in between. This one is not good. I'm just gonna analyze everyone. Same thing here applied. You have to touch down here before it goes up again. So it's not a good trade. This one wasn't that good because you see here stochastic was haven't touched the 20 and 200 level, which wasn't good one, and this pair doesn't move. I don't know why. And I'm sure Olympic trade. So guys, for that matter, I only trade table. I only trade binary. I don't trade table. What I mean, table is very dangerous. You should never trade tab. And I'm not advising you to use IQ option either. Tab is dangerous. Trading smaller time frame is very dangerous, guys. Don't trade smaller time frame. Don't trade smaller time frame. You see this one. You see this is what happened in most cases. So sound badly. It's because when the market touched this level, yeah, it's going down, but we have an oversold and oversold. People think it's gonna go up because the indicators are on confirmation. But like I said at the beginning, that it's in between. It has to touch here before it bounces back again. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, there we have it. This one doesn't look good, but ish. Because you see, our CCI doesn't confirm that the price, even though our stock does. But the CCI, let's just check another shade. Probably we'll get another one. The same story applied. Okay, let's just GDP. The sun is not going. Okay, we can take some communities as well. I don't know if I'm now in a community today. Ish, no setup, guys. This is kind of annoying. Okay, let's just check this one, the AUD, because it looks better. Let's just take this one. Even though the CCI hasn't been, we're gonna go for a put because it's attached our daily high, and it's on an oversold. But this is not a good trade, guys, because CCI is not like oversold. So I'm just gonna put like a small amount of money, $1 to just, there it is. So as soon as this expiry time expire, I'm gonna put it 10 minutes. And when I pause the video and I'll get back again to see what happened. So as soon as this candle closes, remember I've explained the whole candlestick stuff. So as soon as this one closes, so you're entering Sabangena for the put. Because that, when you check it out, that's not oversold, the other side. But so I'm going to hold the indicator orange. So 6 to 10 seconds to split. We pause and just connect it to me this day. Let's upload. Okay. Cut. Hold it. Okay. Yes. So if we pause, it's about in Euro AUD. I was cut. So we're gonna check it again. So let's pause it. Hey, I'm back again. So we are still out of the money right now. We're out of the money. It's the candle a little pushy, as you can see. These are pushing, but the thing is, it pushed a while. The way it pushed up, it didn't push that much. So if this candle becomes red and it's gone under beneath our entry point, we'll win the trade. So let's just be patient and actually hope it will push. It will close underneath, and so we'll win the trade. So the thing is, it's a push and all that stuff. But anything can happen. Remember, this is a very volatile market. So I'm relaxed and calm and in control of my emotions. So, yeah, for those who want to be part of the whole team, yeah, this is my Facebook. This is part of my Facebook. Yeah, this is full of traders. Full of traders. Like, most traders that I have, they're like South African traders. So you can just like invite me and stuff. Oh, it's excellent. A bit of an inch, guys. We'll see it in the man. Just a small, but this is a very good broker. Olympic Trade. I preferred it compared to other brokers like only IQ option, 24 option. Because those other brokers, like, they do a lot of price manipulation. When we're talking about price manipulation, is that so your entry, the entry alcohol, even in the money, go and pay. So go to a high, no deal stuff. We need one clip, and then you have to, like, you know, when you're gonna complain to those people, they all have money, lawyers, man. It's gonna take you forever to actually to win that case. Oh, it's gonna take you forever. So I'd advise you to use Olympic Trade, and Olympic Trade is a great broker. Withdrawals take like an hour and stuff. They do crazy withdrawals. You can start from little as $10. $10 if you're from South Africa, that is 120 according to the rate of exchange right now. And the other thing is, you can do any bank. You can trade anytime using Olympic. They do have a phone app. And they are just an awesome pro. And I'm just going to have another video where I tell people why I prefer Olympic instead of IQ. So here, we are in the money, but I'm not happy, guys. I'm not happy. The reason why I'm not happy is because as you can see that we are not deep in the money. We are in the money, but not deep in the money, which doesn't put a smile in my face. Yeah, the candle is still pushing down. Yeah, it's pushing down now. Crazy. So it's pushing down, but the in the money here is so I shall bless you guys. But let's just hope that we're gonna win this trade and actually close the session. And I'm gonna drop some dope strategies for you as the time goes on, because I'm gonna have a channel for binary option trading, teaching people, showing people that it is possible. I'm doing it. It is possible. You know? So this is just a small account where I actually show people, don't just do demos. Because demos are cool, but you know, demo accounts, they have no emotions, which doesn't get you. This is what I'm talking about. You see now, even though we are winning, but I'm not happy. You see that push. So it's scary now. Are we in the money? 30 seconds left. It's gonna be a good draw. We're out of the money. Come on. Yes! Oh, we won that one. That was close, guys. That was close. But like I said, the Guardian, see, we won it. But like I said, the Guardian in this shiny is that it's stochastic. Because you had a divergence here. You see here, it's a divergence. For those that just who do Forest more as a divergence thing. But I don't like divergence and all those stuff. I just want the price to be oversold, overbought, and I advise you to do that. Price to be oversold, overbought, and then you enter it. Remember daily low, 30 high, and then at the highest and then at the lowest. So let's just check can you trade. Some people say it's all any trade. It's not shy, because they are actually winning the parts. It wasn't like the only win Leo Madrid right now. It's not a clean win. About this one would have taken. This one is beautiful because I want to shine up his parts. I feel like it's lagging. So I'm gonna have another video where like in the fight TDI is also dope because I don't think we have it here about TDI. Namama indicator, which shows you that this thing is possible, guys. So luckily that one won. But I'm not happy, like, winning the part. I don't want you to win like that. Because it's gonna put you in a more emotional state. we notice we by an inch. And you see, if it was like Olympic trade, oh, that one would have been a lawsuit. Trust me. It would have been a lawsuit, that one. Okay, guys, if you like saw this trade, I'm just gonna upload this video and just put it on so everyone to check it out and enjoy it. Because it's very thin right now. Okay, guys, I can't find the trade, so I'm gonna close this video. Yeah. So just open an account under my link here. I'm gonna drop my link here and check it on them. You can do demo sometime, and then when you find it your account and just join the team and just learn some stuff. There are more strategies coming up, and there are more psychological and mindset videos coming up. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you find it interesting. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Thank you.